5:52 a.m. on Wednesday, June 11, 2024. And we're gonna haul hay bales today. But first I gotta get the cattle locked in the pasture by the road. Sunrise was at around 5:30. And it's can be seen. Well, that's perfect. The cattle are here. Good, I don't have to chase them. Bales ought to keep busy while we're hauling bales. Now I'm going to drive the tractor up to the top and park it because I might need it when we're after we're done unloading the bales. Put them into the storage area. Now to close this gate and lock them in. Okay, they're locked in now. I'm going to leave the tractor up here, and I'm going to need it later when we start putting the bales inside the storage area. I've got the cattle locked into the pasture by the road, so I can leave this gate open now. But now I got to walk back to the house. That's okay. I need a little walk anyway. In previous years, when we unload the hay bales over there, I would drive up along there. Brother would unload them, and then stack them out here. Get them all stacked up. You know, all put into a big pile, whatever you want to call it, group. And then when we're all done with the trailer, then we'll start taking them from there and bringing them in here. But since we're working on this end this year, and here, coming in from this end, which I made the gate wider, and the fence too, because that fence was way up here, way up close. It was very narrow. Anyway, I also had my brother move a lot of this thick manure here over to the edge of the woods. And I was going to do the whole area, but my brother said all he needs is this area. So what I'm guessing is we're going to have to pull the trailer up here somewhere, and then he's going to unload them, and then I guess he's going to stack them over there, or he's going to stack them someplace outside until we get all the hay up here, and then we'll start moving them into the enclosure here, the storage area. So I have to figure. I'm going to be driving his tractor with the trailer, since he wanted to start early today. My brother-in-law can't help until the afternoon. So anyway, I'll figure out where he wants me to pull the trailer, and then he's going to unload it. I think I could just put it over there, pull alongside there on the edge, and then he can unload them. He can unload them over there, I guess. And this area here, when I'm done, I'll just go take around by the, go down, drive around by the shelter, come around, and then exit here. That's why I wanted this cleaned out, so there's some place to drive out without getting stuck in that thick manure. Well, however it works out, I'll park wherever he wants me to. Okay, he'll be doing most of the work with his tractor. Loading in the hayfield and then unloading here. Well, now I can leave all the gates open for when we're hauling bales. There is a heavy dew this morning. Very heavy. Hopefully most of it's burned off, dried up by the time. We're gonna, right now it's about 6:30, I'd say. Not quite 7 yet. And we're going to start at 9, so got a couple hours for some of the dew to dry up. But it's going to be wet out in the hayfield too. The sun's over the trees here, so the sun should help dry up some of this dew. Mosquitoes are out though. Still. I'm casting a long shadow. Deer flies are out and the mosquitoes are out. Everybody's out trying to bite me. Important thing is that gate is closed, so going that way. So that's good. And all the cattle were there this morning when I came out, so that's good. And I gave him 2 bales. Look, he already rolled it. The bale was over there, and now it's over there where in front of the bull. Yeah, and he rolled it that way. That area is a low spot. I keep trying to fill it in, and there was actually water standing there when I put the bale down, so I want to help fill that in. Every time I feed hay here, I feed it in that low spot. Every time a flood comes, it washes it away. Okay, I gotta go back to the house. A little walk won't hurt me. Even this cut short grass had dew on it. You see the tracks of my tractor? Yeah, that dew made that mark. Tires were all wet. Yeah, the cattle are locked in there with 2 bales. Oh, look at the bull. He just loves to tear the bales up, but I guess it makes it easier for the other cattle to eat. They're not crowded around the bale. Oh, those deer flies are fierce this morning. I think they're trying to swarm me because they're cold. The air is a little chilly and so damp. And the mosquitoes too. Anyway, all the gates are open on the pasture road, so all we have to do is drive down and drive down and up to the top to unload them. I figure we're going to make 4 loads without my brother-in-law driving, so I'll be driving my brother's tractor. Okay, let's get back. I got to charge up my phone again. Well, there's no wind this morning, or at least not much of a wind. Okay, I'm headed to the house on foot. Well, the bull tore up the first bale, unrolled it. Yeah, I spread it out that way. And now he's working on the second bale. Yeah, he'll tear that one apart too. Well, it's 7 a.m. now, and I gotta hook up my truck to the trailer too. Yeah, the big trailer, because the last load that I'm going to bring here is with my truck and trailer with I think 5 bales on it. Yeah, but I might unload them on my own. We'll see. Yeah, pasture road's open now, all the way to the top. Oh, I'm back at my house. Alrighty. All I'm going to do is hook up my trailer to my truck. Okay, trailer's hooked up to the truck. I'm going to go ahead and charge up my phone first and hit over there by around 8:30. Okay. No, I just got to wait for about an hour. Then I'll leave for the hayfield. But I'll just leave this one there because this will be the last thing I bring back, because I'll be driving my brother's tractor with his big trailer that carries 11 bales. Well, it's around 8:45 a.m. and I'm at the hayfield, and I'm going to park my truck in between there, or the trailer in between there on this end, facing this way, and then I'll walk over to the farm house to where my brother's going to have his tractor ready, I think, with that trailer. So I'll drive that one. I'll just leave this. My little trailer will be the last one that's loaded. Besides this one, my brother will load that one on his trailer to take. He can take it home, because those are the bales I'm giving him or paying him. And anyway, let's set this truck up. So I'll just leave that parked there, and my trailer will be the last one to be loaded, or almost the last one. And I'll take, of these 8 bales here, I'll be taking 5 of them, because that's what's going to be left. And then my brother will load those up on his trailer, tractor and trailer, and he'll take them home to his place for his cattle, because that's how I'm paying him in bales, 9 bales. Okay. And this is the ones we got to haul back to the house, or back to my place. The first 3 loads will be the groups of 11 that I got set up, and then he'll take 2, like this group of 11 here. He'll take these 2, or these 11 on the big trailer, and then he'll take these last 2 here, or these 2 for his tractor. Anyway, that's I'm gonna walk across there and go to the farm and see if he's ready with his tractor and trailer and his stuff. He brought the trailer out. I guess that's the tractor I'll be driving. He's gonna set it up here. I'll drive him back to the house to get another tractor that he's gonna use for loading. Yeah, this will work. So I'll be driving this tractor once I figure out how to run it. For some reason in which I don't understand, my brother decided he wanted to load my trailer first, even though I'm not taking it until we're done. Because he didn't understand me. I all that weight on there while we're hauling bale. I hope he only puts 5 on. Look at that one, it's sticking way out. I don't know what to do, but he's going to load this last when he loads his other trailer over there. Anyway, well, the wheels are still looking good. I don't know why he wanted to load it first. I'm not even going to move it until we're done hauling. Kind of soft. Yeah, the ground is soft. We're making track. Look at those tire tracks. I thought sure the ground would be dry enough for now. And it's still pretty spongy. His tires are making tracks, but at least there's no water standing, so that's good. Yeah, I'll be hauling this home last. And I think I can take the lower bales off with my tractor if I have to. The one on top in the middle, hopefully I can roll it off. I'm going to put the 6 this way, and you're supposed to put 2 on the end this way, and then 3 across the top. Stakes 11. Well, let's see if I can. He's almost done loading. I don't know how he's going to get. I don't know why, but bales seem bigger this year. Anyway, it's supposed to be 5 by 5, but they just seem bigger. Yeah, they're sticking out more in the end. I thought last year the bales were this on the end of the trailer. Yeah. Anyway, he's going to put another one on the other side, and he's going to put one on top to hold them in. Taking them off here and putting them over there temporarily. Still get them all up here. Well, 2 more to go. 2 more of those to go. Well, no, 3 more. 3 more trips. First load. Second load being loaded. Second load being loaded. Not sure, but I think I see the strips of green from the liquid fertilizer that I spread here last year. At least I think I do. I'm going to try that again this year. See if it helps. 3 more bales on the end, then I can take off. I always have to estimate how much these bales are sticking out here, so when I'm going down the pasture road I don't hook a post or a fence or something. I drove through the edge of that thick manure and almost didn't make it. It's dragging me down. Yeah, that thick manure there got too close. Yeah, but I should be able to get out. The tractor was pulling there for a while. Going hard through there. This is the second load. Yeah, I got pretty rough going through there. 2 more loads after this. There's the third load. One more load after this one. 3 more bales and then it's full. Well, almost didn't get through that. Yeah, I barely made it through. That's where my brother wanted me to drive. Good thing we cleared out all that other stuff over there though. I'd never make it. This stuff is really spongy and soft and wet underneath. I was surprised the hayfield was so wet. Oh well, we're not making too big of a track. One more load after this. Well, that's the last of the big loads. That's the 4th big load. And have to go back and load up the 9 bales I'm paying my brother, and that'll stay at the farm. We'll probably unload them too over at the farm somewhere. And then I'll bring home my truck and trailer, and hopefully my brother will follow me so he can help me put them into the storage area. I think that's our deal. I'll talk to him first before we go back, because that's my. I think we want to get the bales out of the field first. Well, my brother told me to take this tractor and trailer back over here where and he's staying there to put the bales in the corral while I come back here and get my truck and those bales. So that's what I'm doing. Well, those are his bales now. Yeah, that's why I'm paying him. 9 bales. It's $50 a bale. It's about $450 for the use of him, his tractor that he's loading and unloading with, this tractor and trailer, and all the work he's doing, putting them in the storage area. Okay, I gotta head back over there now. Yeah, the fescue's growing back a little bit, but also there's a lot of buckhorn out here. That's that plant. It ain't worth anything. When it's cut, the leaves don't all fall on the ground, and those little spikes of flowers, that's not it. I don't know if the cattle eat those. Anyway, that's just what it is. Got to live with it. So there's 5 bales left on there, so I'm taking them back to a big pasture again. This side's going to be a little heavier because it's got 3 bales on this side and 2 on the other. Oh, I hope the tires hold out. Well, it's 12 noon, so it's been 3 hours since we started hauling, and I'm bringing in the last of the bales with my truck. But we still got to put them in the storage area yet. Looks like he's almost done. He's got a few here and a few there, plus the one I just brought. So I think I don't need, if I get my tractor in there, it'll just get in his way. Oh, we finished at my pasture. Gonna load this one up and take it to the farm. My brother's a little upset. He's out there now moving the bale with the thing on the back of his tractor, because they had 3 bales to load left, 3 bales to load on the trailer, and those bales were for him. And I don't know why he's taking them out here. Oh, I guess they're hay, I guess. 9 bales that I gave him, on the third, like I said, the third to the last bale that he was loading on his trailer, and they were for him. He broke the center spear off of this front loader. Just snapped right off. It's still in the bale, still stuck in the bale. So he told me that the 6 bales that are on the trailer, he just told me to park it in the yard, which I did. And now he's carrying the bales. The 3 that were left, he's carrying them over there to put with the other hay that he had off that field, off this other field. Okay. And then there was some talk. There was some talk the other day. I don't know who was talking. I think my sister was talking, or somebody was talking. Oh, I think my sister's oldest daughter lives over there. The sister lives there. Oldest daughter lives down there, down that way. I guess they were talking that they would like to take this fence down because let me explain here. They redid this pond. My niece, who lives down there, that house right there, beyond the pond. They just did that last year, or was it this year? Last year, and they want to make sure they own up to the end of those trees, I guess. They own most of that pond, put it that way. The majority. There's one little finger on here that might. Anyway, that's their property, but the watershed from that goes into that pond, because they swim in that pond, so they want to keep this as a field, and they don't want the farm, even though it's a farm, they don't want the farm to have any cattle here, because all the manure and pollution will go into their pond, and they don't want that. So they would like to have that fence taken out, and that goes on all the way around there, at least up to there anyway, somewhere. Yeah, they want to take it out so they can just keep the grass cut, and they don't want no cattle in here. Even though they don't own this part belongs to the farm. They own the part where the pond is, but they don't want any cattle here, so no pollution flows into the pond from the cattle. That's what I heard. I don't know who's making these decisions, but I guess it's not me. Anyway, my brother's coming back. That's where I parked it. I guess when he gets his spear fixed, or if maybe he'll just drop that down, he'll use that tractor to put that spear on it. Anyway, that's his problem. There he comes. Yeah, the center spear broke off his front loader. Hey, my brother parked it. Take the nails off later. I'm gonna try to pull that broken spear out. Well, this ground here is starting to dry out. There's not water standing anymore, so I got to finish up the hay bale. Got everything, put everything back to normal out in the big pasture. Then I can start working on this area here, but it's supposed to rain again, so I might hold off on that for a while. Anyway, all the bales have been moved off. Disc is ready to go. Tires are still pumped up, so that's good. And I'm going to take my truck home and unhook that trailer. Then I'm going to go back out into the big pasture and put everything back to normal. I only hauled 5 bales with this thing. Well, at least I know it still works if I need it. There's another buckhorn, a green thing, but it doesn't make very good hay. I don't think it makes hay at all. Before I go back to the house, go back to the big pasture, I want to do a drive-by without the bales. Yeah, at least it's green. As I pulled out, I must have made my turn too short. I took out my pole there. No, the post, the T-post is there. I just took the white post off of it. I'll stop it. Back together. The T-post is there and bent, which I can straighten that out. And then the white pipe is laying on the road, so I'm going to pick it up. Okay, this is back where it belongs. Okay, back to my drive-by. Yeah, this fescue don't grow good during the summer when it gets hot. Since it's a warm season grass, or a cool season grass, cool season. But it'll grow again in the fall when it gets cooled off. So I expect to get another cutting sometime in September. That'll be the last one. It's okay, as long as I got something to feed the cattle during the winter. Okay, let's finish this so I can go home. I think I'm going to take a little break inside the house first. Clean up a little bit, get something cold to drink. Yeah, I can still see some streaks of green. I'm going to assume that some of that dark green stuff is from my liquid fertilizer that I applied last year. That could be wrong. It could be just the way the hay was cut with the cutter, making it look green. But I do see streaks of green now. Streaks of green. Ain't that a song? Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay. That's off of this. I'm back home again. Before I go back out to the big pasture, I'm going to see if I can park that trailer up there where I had it. Yeah, I'm going to park it up there. That's where it was. I'm not a very good backer-upper, but I'm going to see if I can do. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Get it back in the same place on them rocks. Well, looks pretty close right now. I'll have to get out and take a better look at it when I get closer. I got it pretty close to where it was. Yeah, it's pretty close on this side. About the same on this side too, although I could have come a little bit more this way, but that's okay. It's good enough for me. Since I got it unhooked, I guess I'll go ahead and go out to the hayfield. Go out to the big pasture and put the thing back to normal. Cows are probably getting hot down there by the creek. Well, trailer's back in the same position, give or take an inch. Yeah, it's back up on top of the hill. Yeah, there's not much shade on this pasture by the road here, on this side of the creek. So, I'm going to go to the top, close the gate where the hay is stored, close that gate, and then I'll come back down and close that, or open that gate there so the cattle can go back into the woods again. Okay, let's go. Should be hard. This is the easy part. Those are the bales we moved today. And the gap there is, the ones on this side are the old hay from last year, and that's the new bales. Well, I told my brother wants to leave a gap between the old hay and the new hay. He did. And to leave it and put them only 4 rows wide, and then leave a gap between each row. Yeah, we'll see how he did. Well, it didn't quite fill it up, but that's okay. We got another cutting. I got room on both ends now for some more hay. And I'll have to, this evening I'm going to take a walk back out here and get my tractor. Not while it's hot like this. Pretty warm today. Let's take a run across here. Some of his stacking is a little crooked, but I think there's 58 bales maybe. 4 loads of 13 plus 5, whatever that is. I'll close this gate. Okay, gotta close the gate. Well, since I'm going to leave this tractor out here till this evening, when it's cooler for me, I decided to lock it in there with the bales because I don't want the cattle rubbing on it. They like to chew on rubber. One time they had it parked up by the barn and they was pulled my spark plug wires out, distributor cap wires, stuff like that. So I'm going to keep it away from them. Okay, now I got to open the gate down on the bottom to let the cattle back in here again. Okay, bale hauling is done for now. Like I said, we'll have some more hay around September. At least another cutting. Yeah, I don't think it's going to make more than another cutting, if that. and the next cutting will be short anyway. I'll close that gate behind me too. Just got to open this gate on the left, and I'll be done. Of course, I'll close the gate when I go out too. Okay, gate's open. Everything's back to normal. Yeah, now they can go back up into the woods. Then they, for shade. And they also have 2 hay bales to eat every time they come down here, so they'll be happy for a while. Okay, I'm headed home now. Looks like I got too close to a bale, or to the bale. Bale's got too close to the fence. I got some net wrap hooked to the barbed wire, and there's some hay there, and the wire got bent a little bit, but looks like everything's still in one piece. I'll check it as I drive by. Well, this one looks like it's okay. No harm done. It's okay too, as far as I can see. A little bit on this one. Looks like you're getting ready to head back down into the water. You're getting close. This one's already down here, and so the cow, white cow, and the white yearling bull. Yeah. But now they can go back up into the woods, cool off up there if they want to. Only a couple more in the water right now, but it looks like the creek is flowing. Just a little bit. It's supposed to rain again later this week, so I guess I won't be doing that until after the rain. But right now I'm headed home. Right there. I'll close that gate on my way out and head into the house. Okay, I'm just going to hold my phone for this. Look at all the calves. All bunched together behind Bully. Oh, look at the horsefly on Bully. Oh, you know, he don't like horseflies. Yeah, I don't think any of them like horseflies. Ah, look at that. They're eating close to the fence. Well, I guess it's okay as long as they don't go under it or break it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, at least Bully don't have highs on his horns, so I guess that oiler works. I don't think the oiler fly spray, I don't think it works on horse flies. They're blood suckers. Don't know what the other ones eat. The rest of them look pretty good. Yeah, I don't see many flies on the other ones, at least on their backs. Their legs are still got flies because the oiler don't treat the legs. Okay, I gotta go. I'm hot. Warmed up today. Okay, let's go home. Well, I got those 2 hay bales that I fed this morning. But, even with the hay bales, I still prefer the grass. Oh, that's good. Alright. I gotta go to the house and I can rest up. See you later, cattle. Oh, I'm glad the hay hauling is done. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that until September again. Of course, first comes the hay cutting. Hay cutting and baling first before we haul it. Yeah, I don't expect to get, what I said, I got 67 bales altogether this time. I remember one year we had like 111 bales first cutting. But that's when we had alfalfa mixed in with it. Now, I don't hardly see any alfalfa anymore. Yeah. But anyway, that's the way it is. As long as I have enough to feed my cattle, I'm happy. Of course, I'm not getting as much out of the land as I should be getting, considering I'm paying rent. But it costs money to plant a new alfalfa crop. Yeah. I'm just not into alfalfa that much. Too much things to get a spray on it to keep it growing. Everything wants to eat it besides cattle. All the bugs want to eat it too. Well, anyway, I just have to remember to go get my tractor. It's usually parked here. It's out in the big pasture, locked in with the hay bales. So I gotta walk out there tonight and get it, or this evening. Sun goes down at 8:30, so I'll probably go around 7 or even later, whenever I think it's cooler. Well, warmed up to about 86 degrees, and it's almost 3 p.m. About 10 minutes till. Oh, it got pretty warm. Oh, it's 6:45 p.m. So I'm gonna go ahead, and it's a little cooler now. I'm gonna go walk out to the big pasture and bring my tractor back. Yeah, I should do more walking. And I got a place to walk to. All I can do is walk down to the pasture down there and walk back. It's not that far. When I was a kid, I used to walk everywhere, even run in the woods. I used to explore all the creeks in the neighborhood. I traveled miles across the country on foot, and back then I didn't know what trespassing was, because the land was just there. Fences didn't mean nothing to me. You just crawled over them or under them. Yeah, I had a nice childhood. Explore stuff. Yeah, but not anymore. I respect boundaries now. Well, it'd be easier to walk if it wasn't for all these loose rocks. Yeah, I wish they oiled this road like all the other ones around here. Oh well, maybe someday, if more people live down this way, they might do that. Anyway, I'm getting close to the pasture down there. I see the cattle way out there. I'm not sure, but I think they're still on this side of the fence. Maybe. But they have access to the whole woods again. There's one calf got left behind. But I'm walking down the pasture road. Walking to the top to get my tractor that I left out here. My grass mowing job the other day looked pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I think they're on the other side of the fence over there. Yeah, they're on that side. Except for this one calf, he's over there by that dead tree. Oh, the sun's shining up there, but mostly I'm in shade here, so that's good. At least it's not hot anymore. Not too hot anyway. Just warm. Let's head to the bridge. Yeah, I think all the cattle are on that side of the fence. I can see. Although some of these calves, I think I see a calf on this side, way down there, and this calf's over here by the dead tree. So I don't know where all the calves are. Well, the bridge held up with the loads of hay bales, especially that over there. The concrete work I did on that side, it really held up real good. Made a lot smoother ride. There's no wind. That's why there's a nice reflection on the water. Not sure what I want to do on this side. I probably should just put some rock here. There's a little dip up higher, but that was when a flood came through and washed it out. Yeah, I don't want to do concrete work up there. I think wouldn't hurt to have some concrete there. nothing else, I'll just make a path there and there. I could work on that someday. I don't think I'm gonna do it this year though. This concrete work really held up. It's a patchwork in it, but it did what it was intended to do, make the ride smoother. Yeah, there's a few clouds hiding the sun. Thin. The sun's still shining. Water's still flowing in the stream, so that's good. I see a calf on that side of the fence, and there was one over there on the dead tree. So I don't know. I don't know where all the calves are yet. I don't see that calf over there no more. Must have laid down. I can't see it. I see one over there though, on that side. Oh, the other cattle are up here, but I don't see the babies anywhere. They must be somewhere though. I still don't see that calf over there. Must have went somewhere. Well, there's 4 calves. 1, 2 on that side, and 2 over here. So the one that's on the other side, oh, there it is. I just found it. It's laying over there on the other side of the creek. Yeah, that's must be okay. He's not concerned. Not looking for its mama. Yeah. Everybody looking like they're okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll push them calves around. Okay, everybody's here. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna head up the road and get my tractor and go home. Well, the cattle rub oiler is working. Wouldn't hurt to recharge it once in a while though. Next time I'm going past TSC, I need to stop and get a couple salt blocks. Oh, the cattle seem to be happy, content. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta work on this pasture one of these days. I either gotta spray the weeds, thistles and the ironweeds, or I gotta mow it. I haven't decided which I'm gonna do yet. Well, I can see the new hay in the hay storage area from here. 2024 hay, 2025 hay. (2024 hay, 2025 hay). And there's my tractor, ready to go home. Look at that, all the grass that grew out of that bale. Yeah, yeah, wish all the bales would have grass in it like that where they could reseed. There's hardly anything in there. Some of them bales had grass in them, and some didn't. There's 2 of the trees that I cut down in the bale area before to make room for those bales there. There's some milkweed, but it's kind of late because it's not blooming yet. Yeah, I got a late start, I guess. And look at that, the sun's going down behind the trees. And there's some clouds are thickening up back there too. I'm not sure, but I think the cattle are going to go back to the water. Yeah, that one red one already went through. And Bully looks like he's ready to go through. Yeah. I left the gate open, and I was kind of concerned that they might come up here. There's Bully. That's it. Go under that oiler. There you go. Let it rub on your back. Yeah, you too, all of them. Yeah, they're getting something out of it. Okay, Mama Cow's next. Okay, she's looking at me. Says, "What are you doing up there?" Yeah. Come on, don't wait for me. That's it. Go down to the water. Everybody's going through now. Okay. Mosquitoes are biting me. Okay. I gotta go. Look at that. Two more. I didn't see any calves go through. Uh, the calves from this year, that is. Okay, that's enough. Yeah. I better get to move on. Well, clearing at this place after the work really helped. Should have cleared some more out because I almost got stuck in that thick manure there. Yeah. But it's okay now. Okay. Let's get the tractor and go home. The tractor's back where it belongs. So everything's back to normal now. Okay. Sun's getting low. It's just after 7:30 p.m. I think the sun goes down at 8:30, so got another hour, I think, before it sets. I'm done for today.